It's 21:45 on the 12th of August, 2025. Near Kardisk in Russian-held Donbass, a Ukrainian Vilmatka M launcher crouches under a camo net, while a Typhoon recon drone orbits above, streaming coordinates. Inside the command truck, headsets crackle. Zoopark counter-battery radars wake. Pantsir and Tor crews spool up. Shilka barrels elevate. The countdown starts. 12 long tubes cough flame. Boosters shove 4 guided rockets into the black. Each missile weighs close to 800 kilograms and rides GPS-aided guidance. Range about 120 kilometers. Russian interceptors launch white spears, fast, angry. One breaks lock. Another misses. The sky becomes a lattice of tracers and smoke. The 4 keep coming, steady and cold. The target is the Kardisk ammo yard stuffed with Grad S-300 and Smerch rockets. Impact, then a sunburst. Shock rolls across the steppe, cameras flare out. For a heartbeat, every crewman goes silent, counting the seconds to the next blast. The strike near Kardisk wasn't random. This corner of Donbass is a lifeline for Russian artillery groups. From here, Smerch and Grad rockets reach Ukrainian towns daily, while the Kardisk depot feeds frontline batteries. For weeks, Ukrainian scouts tracked convoys, rockets, S-300 crates, pallets of shells. The depot became a critical node, the kind of place where one hit could echo across the entire front. For Ukraine, the Vilmatka M launcher is rare and costly. Each missile carries precision guidance with a CEP near 1030 meters and range of 120 kilometers. It's tuned to shrug off most jamming and still land true. Using it on Kardisk meant risking one of their most valuable tools and exposing the battery to Russian Zoopark 1M radars. But the payoff could reset the balance. If the depot went up, Russian firepower in the sector would collapse for weeks, giving Ukrainian brigades space to rotate, reload, and move. Typhoon drones added the eyes, steady and silent. For Russia, losing Kardisk meant more than a hole in supply lines. It would cripple local defenses, open gaps in coverage, and invite Ukrainian pushes. That's why Tor, Pantsir, and Shilka batteries ringed the area, a fortress of radar and missiles backed by BM-30 Smerch. The message was simple: approach and you will be seen, fire and you will be found. If they stopped the rockets, Moscow's grip looked iron. If they failed, the blast signaled risk to ammo, to tempo, to morale. This was more than steel. It was a duel over momentum who sets the rhythm of the war tonight. Quick pulse check. If Ukraine's precision changes the fight, press 1. If Russia's defenses still hold, press 9 inches the comments. 21:47. 2 minutes after launch, Russian radars across Donbass flare alive. Zoopark 1M tracks the arc of Vilmatka M rockets, sending coordinates to counter-battery units. BM-30 Smerch crews scramble, shoving rockets into launch tubes, preparing to fire back. The duel has begun. From above, the Typhoon drone relays images in real time. Russian interceptors streak upward. Tor missiles climb. Pantsir cannons rake the night. One Vilmatka M detonates mid-air in sparks. Another tumbles into empty fields. 4 keep flying, steady. Inside the Ukrainian command truck, voices are clipped but calm. The commander orders radar silence to delay lock. Crews reload, but the clock is merciless. Seconds later, the earth shakes. Smerch salvos roar, trails glowing like comets. One Ukrainian vehicle reverses too slow. The rockets smash and one Vilmatka M launcher is gone. To confuse tracking, the Ukrainians pop a decoy, a junk truck with a mock frame and heat plates. Counter battery bites. Several Smerch rounds veer into the glare, erupting in shallow craters. The real crew sprints to cover. Engines cut, radios whisper only. A medic drags 2 wounded from the blast ring and pushes them into a pickup as splinters patter like rain. Still, the strike package holds. 4 rockets cut deeper into Russian airspace. The Typhoon drone sees Shilka autocannon spray, tracers sweeping like blades. Pantsir radars launch in rapid sequence. The air looks alive, red, white, and orange streaks colliding. Explosions ripple outward, but guidance holds. Over Kardisk, depot guards slam bunker doors, yet rail cars sit exposed, stacked with fuel and rockets. Forklifts freeze mid-aisle. A sergeant yells to cut power, hoping to kill sparks. That buys seconds, not safety. Across the sector, Russian officers order a blackout. Floodlights die, but the drone's IR paints the yard in silver heat, idling engines, stacked warheads, crews sprinting between revetments. Ukrainian EW chirps a brief mask to blur telemetry, then cuts to avoid detection. Every lane points to the same target. At 21:48, Ukrainian operators count down to impact. Telemetry shows 4 tracks converging on the yard. Trucks fishtail down dirt lanes. Fire crews drag hoses that won't matter in half a minute. The drone pilot smooths the gimbal. 5, 4, 3. The horizon tenses. 21:49. The first detonations ripple through Kharkiv, but Russian crews are not finished. A second wave of defenses comes online. Reserve Tor batteries farther east. Panzer reloads at speed. Shilka gunners hammering until barrels glow. Smoke and sparks fill the sky as Russian operators fight to seal the breach. The Ukrainian rockets close in, telemetry narrowing to single digits. Guidance software shifts to terminal mode, diving steep to reduce interception angles. Every second the missiles survive means fewer chances for Russian defenses to strike them down. From the drone's feed, the battlefield looks like a storm. Radar dishes sweep, missile plumes cross, autocannon tracers rake the horizon. The depot trembles under shock from near misses. One Vilmaka M takes a glancing hit, fragments shredding its tail. Yet the warhead keeps its arc. The others streak on, seconds from impact. Meanwhile, Russian counter-battery fire intensifies. Smerch launchers spew salvos, saturating Ukrainian positions. Fields erupt, roads crack, and comms shiver with static. For the Ukrainian crew, each blast feels closer, threatening to erase their only launcher. Yet they stay dark, trusting the drone and the math. Inside Kharkiv, panic spreads. Soldiers rush fuel trucks. Officers bark orders drowned by thunder. Fire crews unravel hoses that may never spray a drop. Civilians in nearby blocks watch windows rattle, some filming arcs that cut across the night. Everyone knows the next minute could decide the battle's rhythm for weeks. Secondary blasts thump along the rail line, fuel drums pop, a transformer arcs, a warehouse roof peels back. Generators stutter, floodlights die. The yard becomes a maze of sparks and smoke. Russian controllers switch to backup optics as sirens overlap. The site feels one shock away from collapse. The clash is no longer just about rockets, it is about endurance. Can precision overwhelm volume, or will layered defenses grind down the strike? That's the knife edge both sides ride. And here's where you come in. If you think Ukraine's missiles will break through, hit 1 inch the comments. If you believe Russia's shield holds, press 9. And don't forget to subscribe so you catch the outcome in the next strike. 21:50. Just as Ukrainian operators brace for impact, a new threat emerges. From hidden revetments near the depot, Russian crews unleash short-range air defense missiles not previously detected. Smaller, faster, designed for last-ditch protection, they streak upward at shallow angles, skimming low and hunting the incoming rockets in their final dive. One Vilma K.M. is caught clean, an orange burst blossoms midair, fragments raining down over the yard. Another takes a glancing strike, its guidance spinning, but momentum keeps it plunging toward the depot. The remaining missiles press on, now seconds away, but every new interceptor narrows their odds. The twist forces both sides into desperate action. Russian gunners fire everything left, Shilka barrels glowing, Panzer cannons ripping the horizon, even small arms chattering in futility. Across the lines, the Ukrainian commander calls for immediate electronic jamming, hoping to blind the surprise systems. The Typhoon drone switches filters, mapping sudden launches and trying to spot more hidden batteries. For the men on the ground, the moment feels endless. Russian crews scream into radios, demanding confirmation of kills, while Ukrainian operators count down, eyes locked on green blips crawling across their screens. One warhead veers off and detonates short, shaking windows in nearby villages. The others continue, burning bright against the black sky. The battlefield has shifted. Precision still pushes forward, but Russia's layered defenses just revealed another card. No one on either side knows if the final strike will succeed or if the last-second intercepts will rewrite the night. 21:51. The last seconds stretch like hours. 3 Vilmakaka-M rockets plunge toward Kartitsk, streaks of fire cutting through the black sky. Russian defenses roar. Tor missiles curve. Panzer bursts flare. Shilka guns hammer at full tilt. The depot is now the center of a blinding storm. One missile is struck at the edge of its dive. The warhead cooks off prematurely, detonating in a fireball above the rail yard. Shockwaves shatter windows, toss crates, and send soldiers sprawling. Cheers erupt from Russian crews, thinking they've sealed the breach. But on Ukrainian screens, 2 blips remain, steady and closing. The second missile claws through intercepts. Fragments tear its body, fuel streaming like a comet tail. Yet its guidance holds. At 22, it slams into a fuel stack near the depot fence. The impact triggers a chain reaction, drums ignite, a storage tank bursts, and flames rush down the rail line. Russian crews scatter as fireballs leap skyward. The final missile dives straight for the core. Every defense asset locks on. Everything left is thrown at it. Panzer tracers weave a cage. Tor missiles race head-on. Shilka streams glow like laser beams. For a moment, it seems crushed by the storm. Then, impact. The warhead buries into the center warehouse, packed with rockets and S-300 components. The explosion is titanic, a rising sun over Kartitsk. The depot vanishes in fire. Shockwaves roll outward, flipping vehicles, buckling rail cars, ripping steel roofs into the night. Flames tower 40 meters, casting shadows across the steppe. A crater opens beneath the main hall as pillars fold inward. Secondary blasts walk the yard, fuel, propellant, warheads, each detonation kicking the next. Rail-mounted S-300 canisters, cartwheel, flare white, and erupt. Heat shimmers turn cameras into a wavering haze, while maps in both HQs redraw in real time. For both sides, this climax is more than destruction. It is proof. Precision can shatter mass. Defense can bleed attackers but not always stop them. The balance of the Donbass front has tilted. And for you watching, if you believe this strike changes the war's rhythm, hit 1. If you think Russia's defenses will adapt and recover, press 9. Either way, subscribe now so you don't miss what happens when the next battle erupts. 22:10. The fires at Kartitsk still rage, painting the night sky orange. For miles, plumes of smoke climb into the atmosphere, visible from satellite feeds already flashing across news networks. The depot is gone. Analysts estimate nearly 3,000 tons of rockets, shells, and S-300 systems destroyed in minutes, enough for 3 weeks of Russian artillery fire. On the ground, Russian recovery crews stagger through twisted steel and rubble. Ammunition cooks off in bursts, forcing them to halt again and again. The crater, 40 meters wide, walls of soil blown outward, shows the heart of the depot no longer exists. For Russian command, it is not just a logistical disaster, but a blow to morale, proof that even fortified nodes can be gutted. For Ukraine, the cost is real. 1 Vilmakaka-M launcher lost, crew wounded, and precious missiles spent. Yet the strike sends a message. Precision can dismantle bulk firepower, and Russian defenses are not unbreakable. Ukrainian brigades in the sector now breathe easier, at least for the moment, knowing fewer salvos will hammer their lines. Strategically, both sides draw lessons. Moscow sees the need for deeper, dispersed stockpiles, and perhaps harsher reprisals to deter future strikes. Kyiv sees proof that guided systems, drones, and electronic warfare pay off against layered defenses. The battle shifts not only in firepower but in psychology. For civilians in Donbass, the night is unforgettable. Shockwaves cracked walls, fires lit horizons, and many realize the front can erupt anywhere, anytime. The war's rhythm is no longer predictable. It is punctuated by sudden, decisive moments like Kartitsk. And for you watching, do you think this Ukrainian strike tilts the balance, or will Russia adapt and strike back harder? If you side with Ukraine's momentum, hit 1. If you believe Russia's resilience still dominates, press 9. Either way, subscribe now so you don't miss what happens when the next frontline clash erupts.